What's up guys, it's Win the Cent here, and I'm gonna show you my Amazoness deck profile for Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels. First I'll just show all cards and then go over more why I play certain cards. So first, Amazoness Swordswoman. Opponent takes the battle damage that you would have taken in battles involving her. Amazoness Chainmaster. When she's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can pay 1500 life points to look at your opponent's hand and take a monster from there to your hand. Amazoness Sage. At the end of damage step, when it's attacked, you can destroy a spell or trap card your opponent controls, or you have to. I think it's mandatory. Yes. 3 Amazoness Village. When it boosts all Amazoness monsters attack with 200, both players. And when an Amazoness monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can search your deck for one Amazoness monster with a level equal to or less than the destroyed monsters and special summon it. And you can use that effect once per turn, during either player's turn. 3 Amazoness Heirloom, equip spell, equip only to Amazoness monster, and once per turn the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle, and after damage calculation, if the equipped monster battled an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster. 2 Magic Jammer, discard a card, negate the activation of a spell card and destroy it. 1 7 Tools of the Bandit, pay 1000 life points, negate the activation of a trap card and destroy it. 2 Windstorm of Edaqua. Yeah, and it changes the battle position of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. And as the skill, I run Millennium Eye, which at the start of the duel lets you see your opponent's hand and decide whether you wish to shuffle it back or not. Okay, so let's start. Let's get a picture here if you would focus a little. Yes, we see the whole deck. Yeah, so for me, I like these 2 cards so much, and I mean especially against Blue Eyes. Having her not die and destroy a monster every time she attacks it is really nice, and also your opponent takes the battle damage, like especially against Blue Eyes. That's so good. Chainmaster is just an add-in Amazon for, you have the village, you have heirloom, you need Amazoness monsters, and you can sometimes use the ability. I mean, especially when you have Millennium Eye, you know their hand. Maybe you want to take a combo piece if you play against Blue Eyes, if you know it'll put you in a good position, but you seldomly use her effect. And then lastly, Amazoness Sage. Really nice spell trap removal, since there isn't much of that yet. Okay, Village. Very nice. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the effect activates when an Amazoness monster is destroyed. And that does not only mean your. So if I destroy my opponent's Amazoness monster, I can special summon one. Let's just see. Yeah. When an Amazoness monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard. So, yeah, that's just nuts. It boosts both players' Amazoness monsters, but it only lets you search, and you can search even when you destroy your opponent's monsters. That's so good, and you can do spam things with these, deal a lot of damage. Opponent has a Blue Eyes, attack 1500, get another one, 1500, you've dealt 3000 damage, and if you get game with that, then you'll do it. Heirloom, I guess it's quite self-explanatory. You just start destroying stuff, and it's so good with the Swordswoman. And the reason I have thus far had like 3 of everything is because, well, it's 9 monsters. I want to have a good monster lineup, especially when I can search more, but I also want to have the targets for these, and I do want to draw monster cards. I guess that's enough of an explanation. Next up, we have Magic Jammer, 2 of. Really nice against stuff like Blue Eyes. Well, actually, anything where there's a good spell. You can negate your opponent's heirlooms and village if they play Amazoness. If it's Blue Eyes, you can negate Flute. What else? Well, the other decks don't matter, but you get the point. You can negate the important spells of decks. 1/7 tool, kind of just testing it out. Might change it for a Windstorm. But it's nice against stuff like Vigilance, or if you're trying to go for the finishing attack and they have a trap or something. Oh yeah, and one more thing about Magic Jammer. It has the discard cost, which is why I don't want to run 3, as of yet at least. But then again, I have 3 villages, because I really want to draw it. And then when you might think, oh, it'll clog, then I can discard it for Jammer. It's not the reason why I play it like this, but it's an added bonus. I say a lot. Well, work hard, play hard, get tired sometimes. What you gonna do? Anyways, how's your... No. There we go again. Man, I'm just putting up the weirdest of shows. Whatever. Windstorm of Edaqua. Good defense. It's one of these videos, I guess, where I become my own best critic. Anyways, Windstorm of Edaqua. Good defense. That's pretty much it. You could even use it offensively, like if you for some reason want to turn their Blue Eyes to attack position, if they've put it in defense to protect from too much damage, or if you've used another one of these to change it to defense and now you want it to attack to deal more damage with your different plays. It's just one of the best traps in the game, to be honest, so why wouldn't you? And besides, it helps to protect you in every single way, and sometimes maybe you don't draw the best hand, then you have Edaqua. And now, the Millennium Eye. Such a good skill. Let's you see your opponent's hand. Please never make them shuffle back unless they really have something that you can't deal with. Like say for example, if I know that I'm gonna die to a Blue Eyes OTK and they have that and there's nothing I can do, then I shuffle back. But if I can deal with their hand, then I don't want to shuffle it back. The knowledge of those 4 cards is worth so much. Just a little advice to give you guys. Since I don't know what kind of audiences Speed Duel decks actually have, since I'm guessing maybe old Yu-Gi-Oh players who return to try it, current Yu-Gi-Oh players trying it, but probably also a lot of Speed Duel players, and possibly players who haven't really known anything about Yu-Gi-Oh or haven't played it since they were very, very young. So anyway, that's my deck profile. I really like it now that I've tested it a little bit, not enough, mostly against Blue Eyes. And after beating Blue Eyes so many times, I think actually every time, yeah, I'm scared to use my own Blue Eyes deck, but yeah, we'll see. I like both the decks, and I'm really looking forward to the first booster set to see how it impacts the game and the, I guess, meta, if we can call it. So there we go. Now I have put up 2 deck profiles on my account. I'm gonna put up more when I get to it. Maybe some gameplay, either live, more likely dueling book as of now, since I study in a town where there really isn't any card games or really anything at all going on. So, so dueling book, but at some point, live action duels or whatever you want to call it. Stop saying that. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Keep on dueling.